Hello, we're back. Like I said, we are just talking about the Game 7 finals, Eastern Conference finals between the Bruins and the Canucks. I'm sorry, the Bruins and the Lightning. Bruins won 1-0 tonight. Nathan Horton get the game-winning goal. He has 3 goals and 4 assists in the conference finals. His third game-winning goal of the playoffs. Bruins move on. They'll play the Canucks Wednesday night. Um, This is the first Stanley Cup Finals appearance for the Bruins since 1990. Um, they played the Oilers. The Oilers ended up winning that series. And this would be the first Stanley Cup championship for the Bruins since 1972, with Bobby Orr and Don Cherry. Um, Also, Dwayne Rollison for Tampa Bay. Hats off to him. They lost this game 1-0. He's 41 years old. He's the one that brought Tampa Bay back in this series. Unbelievable game for him. It was fortunate Tampa Bay had came so close to scoring the tying goal. They actually had a chance to take the lead before Horton scored that first goal for the Bruins. But they got a good team. Martin St. Louis, Steven Stamkos, um, Mike Smith, their goalie. He's coming up for Tampa Bay. Very good team to look forward to going into 2012 next season. So they're nothing to sneeze at. But again, the Canucks and the Bruins will end up facing each other Wednesday night in Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals. The Canucks' last appearance was 1994. They lost a 7-game series to the New York Rangers. But that was their last appearance, and it's gonna be a good series. It's gonna be a good series. Let's say that. Two very good goalies. Tim Thomas for the Bruins. Um, just unbelievable. This is all hard for him. So very good, very good, very good Eastern Conference Finals. Um, Also, I want to talk about the NBA Finals here. Mavericks, they're in their first final since '06, same as the Heat. This is a finals rematch from '06. What do you think? I mean, here we go. 2006, Miami was down 2 games to nothing. Dallas was already trying to get a parade together here. They're only up 2-0. And Miami ended up coming back in that series and winning it 4 straight. Ultimately, in Game 3 of that finals, Dwayne Wade took over the fourth quarter and ended up winning that game and ultimately turned the tide in that series. So, to me, in this series, I think LeBron James is the person to watch. Uh, Dwayne Wade is a wild card. I think Dallas's defense has got to be right up there with Miami's. They've got to match their defensive intensity. Bosch and Haslam inside have been dominated. They dominated Chicago, and they dominated most of the playoffs. So they got hot at the right time, and that's why Miami's in there. I'm surprised that they were able to make it this far. I'll be honest, but they're in. I picked them to beat Chicago. Um, I didn't think they were going to win 5 games, but they disposed of them pretty easily. Uh, to me, I think Carlos Boozer should have been on the floor the last 5 minutes of the Chicago game, and the Bulls didn't have him out there. I don't understand it. You pay this guy all that money, and he's not out on the floor producing for you. So he should have been out there. He wasn't. The Bulls, you had a 10-point lead most of the third quarter and most of the fourth until the last 5 minutes. Uh, it was just like the game when the Mavericks closed out OKC. Oklahoma City had a 15-point lead with 6-7 minutes to go, and ultimately lost the game. So Dirk ended up making a couple good shots on OKC, and then they just fell apart. And Chicago fell apart. I mean, you put all the pressure on Derrick Rose with who's their supporting cast. I mean, they have Kyle Korver out there. I mean, and at the end when it was 83-80, then you have Derrick Rose coming out there at the point guard, and they're all over Korver on the 3 point because there's nobody. I mean, there's no one else that they could really go to. And I mean, and they're all over roads too. So I think Luol Deng was supposed to be the guy to get to on that possession, but like I said, um, Miami moves on because of their defense. That was stifling defense at the end, blocking Rose's three-pointer. So, like I said, I think Dallas is going to win 7 games because of Jason Kidd and Dirk's playoff experience, and also Sean Marion. He's going to be another wild card for the Mavericks. He's got to come up with a 2010 game. He's a 2010 guy. He always was, even with Phoenix, with the Suns, with Stoudemire. Like I said, it's going to be a good series. I think Dallas is going to win 7 games because they got the home court, and that's what I think about that as far as my opinion. But we want to hear from you. Uh, Twitter at Proc Sports. Go to Twitter. Send me an email, comment, ProcSportsEdge.com. Go on there, send me a message, Sports Edge guy. Send me a message. Tell me what you think. There's a forum post there where we're going to be giving away some prizes for the closest prediction of the NBA Finals. So vote now, and also check me out at Facebook at Proc Sports Edge. So also, I do want to talk a little bit about baseball. Um, there was a play last night where Buster Posey got injured. Uh, guy ran at him at the end of the game. Um, it was a fly ball out, and he was coming home, and he just got crushed, and ended up breaking his leg. Um, I saw some of the play. It was actually not a fly ball. I'm sorry. It was actually a line drive base hit. And what do you think about that? If you saw the play, I want to know what you think. Did he clearly have a right to go in there and run at the catcher, or did he have no right to touch the catcher, and he had most of the home plate? So let me know what you think about that. I don't know what people think about that on the West Coast, but Buster Posey's out for the season. He's a cleanup hitter for the Giants. He's one of the best hitters they have. So let me know what you think on that. Very tough way to go with 4 months left in the season. So and Giants are 27 and 21 in the West, and they're in the tops. So that's a division to be reckoned with. Um, the last place team's only 2 games back. So, but again, let me know. Um, I want to talk about a little bit about the NFL strike. Um, what do you think? What do you think is going to happen? Are we going to have a season? We have a lot of players going into training camp. Um, they're going to be. I think they're going to be in shape. Matt Stafford here in Detroit, he's been going back and forth to Atlanta from his training facility. And of course, he was down in Georgia at the Georgia Bulldogs practice, doing some drills down there. So I think they're going to be ready. And let me know what you think. Are we going to have a season or what? I mean, Detroit Lions. I mean, their fans here are ready. I mean, this team is ready. They have a front four that's unbelievable right now with the young guys with Sue and Fairley in the middle. You're gonna have Averill on the outside with Llewellyn on the outside, Danny Bosch. It's gonna be interesting. Um, the draft right now that we came out of was unbelievable here in Detroit. But let me know what you think about that. Um, again, we're going to take a little break. And like I said, email me, go on there, blog about sports, folks. So we want to see you on there, Edgeheads. Stay tuned. ProcSportsEdge.com. I'm Jason Proc. Visit Proc Sports Edge anytime and blog in. Post up on anything you want. We're doing a little thing about the finals right now for NBA, so we want to hear from you soon. Again, RockSportsEdge.com. Stay tuned. Stay tuned, Edgeheads.